July for 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Well, we have some showers and thunderstorms on the way for the holiday weekend. I'll have all details coming up in your full Wjbf 6 forecast.
Now on News Channel 6 at 6, a family seeks answers for the death of their son. We'll hear their plea for closure. Plus, how the CSRA is celebrating Independence Day with a local tradition. And how you can keep yourself and others safe during this holiday weekend. Your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is Wjbf News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us. Brad is off this evening. Coverage you can count on begins with a family still grieving. All right, thank you so much, Miller. Many families are starting their 4th of July festivities early with a big celebration tonight at Fort Gordon. Nikita Dennis is live now from the event with more. Hi, Nikita.
Yeah, the Fort Gordon Independence Day celebration is in full effect here on Barton Field. I'm going to step out the way so you can see what's going on behind me. The celebration will have live entertainment with music, food trucks, and a carnival for kids that attend. A fireworks show will take place tonight to close out the celebration. The event is put on each year to bring a family-oriented environment for those looking to celebrate going into the 4th of July weekend. The fireworks show is expected to start around 9:45 p.m. tonight, and they do want to remind you that if you are attending, you're not allowed to bring in any alcoholic beverages, water coolers, or large bags. Live at Fort Gordon, Nikita Dennis, WJBF, News Channel 6.
All right, thank you so much for that, Nikita. Well, what's more patriotic than a good old cookout followed by some fireworks? Be prepared, though. You'll likely be paying more this year for some of those celebrations. If you're stocking up on food and firecrackers, you're not alone. But a lot of budgets for the holiday aren't what they used to be. It is the busiest week of the year for Lanier's Meat Market. The owner says the cost of beef is higher because of inflation and supply and demand. But they still have some good deals. And over at Wacky Wayne's, fireworks are a little more expensive, too, because of shipment costs. The owner there says they do try to keep the prices as low as they can.
I've noticed a big price difference. The stuff I'm buying here for $140 used to be $100, and that was the last couple years ago. So inflation's hitting not only everything we have, but it's also hitting the fireworks for fun.
Despite having to pay a little extra this year, people say it's worth it when it comes to spending time with friends and family. Local medical centers want to make sure you stay safe while shooting off fireworks or grilling this holiday weekend. Bria Smith spoke with physicians at Doctors Hospital. She has some safety tips to share.
Each 4th of July, thousands of people go to the hospital with burn-related injuries. But there are some steps you can take to make sure you're not one of those spending their Independence Day in the hospital. Each year, more than 45,000 people go to the hospital while celebrating America's birthday.
We have to, consider safety for this weekend. And that's not necessarily just the fireworks that is commonly associated with the 4th of July, but also, grilling and cooking and all the things that potentially can cause thermal injuries from those activities as well.
Dr. Sean Fagan is the Chief Medical Officer at the Joseph M. Still Burn Center. He tells me he's seen mostly barbecue-related burns, but fireworks can do a lot of damage.
I think we think of the big, large mortars as being something that we need to be safe with, but I'd recommend we be safe with all fireworks, especially sparklers.
Dr. Fagan says if you do suffer an injury, there's something you can do to lessen the damage until help arrives.
Lukewarm water over the area, and just a light dressing. And then the good news is that, the largest burn center is here in Augusta, Georgia, and we have the personnel to help out. So if somebody unfortunately suffers an injury, please just give us a call. We'd be happy to help out.
But when it's all said and done, healthcare leaders are wishing you a happy and safe Independence Day.
Small or large, we just need to take a moment, remind ourselves of safety, and then with a little bit of safety, I think we can have a wonderful 4th of July celebration.
Physicians say despite the burn size, they welcome anyone who might experience a burn to any degree. In Augusta, Bria Smith, WJBF, News Channel 6.
When Your News at 6 continues, reaction to the Supreme Court decision against the president's plan for student loan forgiveness. What local students had to say following the court's decision when we come back.
Tonight on News Nation, the Supreme Court shuts down Biden's student loan forgiveness plan, what today's ruling means for millions of Americans, and how it could impact Biden's re-election campaign. Chris is tackling every angle, tonight on Cuomo. Then on Banfield, more
Things happening there. The Means Report. Local Living, Saturday mornings at 9:30 on News Channel 6.
The Supreme Court's decision is drawing strong reaction from local college students. Friday morning, the Supreme Court ruled against President Biden's goal to ease the financial burden on families across the country. His plan would have wiped out student loan debt for 26 million Americans. Some students in the CSRA are expressing their disappointment with the decision in Washington. They say going forward, they would like to see changes made to accommodate students now and in the future.
This was a decision that at least will benefit the taxpayers, or should benefit the taxpayers. However, I do think that there should be something in consideration for those students who cannot pay or cannot afford to pay back loans for college, which is very expensive right now.
Late this afternoon, President Biden criticized the Supreme Court's decision, saying the fight is not over. He says he will offer an alternative debt relief plan that he says will lessen the threat of default. Still no details on how that might work. Miller, we are looking for some scorching temperature.
Weather headlines on News Channel 6, brought to you by Jamie Casino Injury Attorneys.
Let's see where it takes us. Good morning, Augusta.
Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Well, it was a very exciting day here at News Channel 6 with South Carolina's top wide receiving recruit making his commitment live in our 4 p.m. show. Sports Director Brendan Robertson visits with Braylon Staley to talk about his decision.
A huge day here for Braylon Staley, regarded by many as the top wide receiver recruit in the state of South Carolina and top 20 nationally in most of the rankings. And you did it live. You've been keeping it a secret. You've done all the campus visits, narrowed it down to the top 4, North Carolina, Miami, Tennessee, and Clemson, and made the decision live on WJBF News Channel 6 at 4 o'clock. That you're going to Rocky Top. What was it about Tennessee that stood out among all the other schools?
The community, fan base, academic support, the coaches, everybody. It's a great culture.
What are you looking forward to for your role? What have they told you about your freshman season? I expect you, even though they have so much talent up there, you want to play early.
Yes, sir. They're telling me I can play outside, inside, or either in the backfield. Give me left, give me right, give me the ball in open spaces, let me work.
Still got your senior season ahead of you here for high school. What are your expectations going into that?
Just ready to be the same person I was last year. To give all my talent on the field. Trying to go for 1,000 this year. So,
all right. You already memorized the words to Rocky Top?
I haven't yet.
You got plenty of time to do that.
I got plenty of time.
Good deal. Well, congratulations, Braylon.
Good
luck. All right. In Granville, Brendan Robertson, WJBF News Channel 6.
Wow, a big congratulations to Braylon. Well, today I got the chance to talk to a 13-year-old young man named Ashton Griffin who is headed to the Junior Olympics to compete in a pentathlon. After winning first place in the region qualifier today, he and his family talked to me about their excitement and why this opportunity means so much.
I'm very excited. Junior Olympics is in Iowa, and we have to take this long plane flight. It's gonna be a long. I never went this long before. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's a lot for him at his age, but we're very happy. But I don't know, it's all exciting. It's all breathtaking at all at the same time. Just watching him compete and watching people praise him all the time. So it's crazy.
The Junior Olympics are from July 29th through August 5th in Iowa. Congratulations to him. Well, the Braves open their series against the Marlins tonight as they look for their 6th straight win following a sweep of the Twins. First pitch inside Truist Park will be at 7:20 p.m. and we'll have score updates and highlights for you later on tonight. And finally, it is the second round of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. So let's take a look at our leaderboard. The Taylors are atop the board with Taylor Moore and Taylor Pendrith sitting at 13 under, followed by Adam Shank, Justin Lower, Colin Morikawa, and Aaron Ray, who are all 2 strokes back and tied for 3rd. Our high local is Seth Straka, former Georgia Bulldog, who is tied for 7th at 10 under. And with half a tournament still to play, so much can happen. So we will make sure to keep an eye on the Rocket Mortgage
spring into savings at Malcolm.
At Babcock Home Furniture and More's 4th of July sale.
The most experienced, most trusted, most accurate, most watched weather team. Why Fiber 6 is weather coverage you can count on. It's the Spring into Adventures sales event.
We make it easy.
MalcolmCunninghamChevrolet.com.
Finally today, a legend is leaving News Channel 6. Our general manager, Bill Stewart, is retiring after more than 50 years in the business. George Escala looks back on the legacy he leaves behind.
Bill Stewart has led Television Park for 16 years, but there's not going to be a 17th.
Sad day. It's like you're going to be leaving your family. But I know it comes a time in everybody's life when they have to move on down the road.
Bill's boss days are coming to an end. Retirement beckons after an incredible 54 years in the business, a career that landed him in the Georgia Broadcast Hall of Fame.
It's been a great ride. Absolutely love it. Worked with some wonderful people. You get a chance to make a difference in your community.
Bill's favorite community difference is the creation of the Border Bowl, the high school football all-star game. The players and fans love it, but it's more than that.
The big thing with that is the money we raise from it goes to charity. And currently right now it's the Ronald McDonald House.
Bill is a pilot, and that led to one of the weirdest moments of his career when he was flying his boss into an airport in Virginia.
Landed on the wrong runway and had the tower tell me that in the future to land on the correct runway is very embarrassing.
Well, this broadcast legend has made very few mistakes in his career, and as he prepares to walk out the Television Park door for the last time, he knows what he'll miss the most.
The people. Being involved in the community. But I'll be watching you guys.
Bill Stewart has kept his eye on things for years here at Channel 6, but it's off to retirement, a reward for a job well done. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Bill, we are going to miss you so much, but we wish you all the best and hope that you and Martha Jean just have an awesome time together.
Yes, congratulations to Bill, and we do have some storms for Independence Day weekend, so stay weather aware.
All right, thanks so much. That's all our time for now. We'll see you again at 11. Good night.